Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Sauvignon Blanc South Africa Top 10 Awards for 2021. My name is Success Lakabe, and I've got to say it is such a privilege to be here today as we announce South Africa's top Sauvignon Blancs for 2021. Now, I know that the South African Sauvignon Blanc Association fosters excellence in making and marketing South African Sauvignon Blanc. This amazing competition has been running for the last 14 years, and this year, 157 wines from 96 producers were tasted. And I've got to say, I wish I was a part of that process. But nonetheless, we are here today. And of course, this day and this event couldn't have been possible if it wasn't for the hardworking men and women behind the scenes investing in such an award ceremony. So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for an award-winning sommelier, Joseph Dafana. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you very much for having me.
Lovely to have you.
Thank you. I feel honored really to be part of this. So please make sure that your glasses are filled with Sauvignon Blanc as we're going to unveil the top 10 South Africa's 2021 Sauvignon Blanc.
So Joseph, without any further ado, please tell us which Sauvignon Blanc is the first one that you're going to unveil.
So the very first one is going to be Tilema Sutherland's Sauvignon Blanc 2020 from Elgin. So this is from a very cool climate of Elgin, where we get some amazing Sauvignon Blancs, and also they're quite clean, fresh, and this is actually unhooded. So it's quite explore. You get a bit of exotic flavors, mainly tropical fruits, a bit of guava. Yes. They get a fresh cut green apple. It's also quite expressive on the nose as well. Yes. Very clean. It's such a lovely, lovely one. This I can have any day.
I say there's always an opportunity for the Sauvignon Blanc. So cheers. And moving on to the next one.
Cheers. So the next Sauvignon Blanc is going to be Steenberg, the Black Swan Sauvignon Blanc 2020 from Constantia. Remember, South African wine history is quite diverse and a bit old. We've been making wine for more than 350 years.
Wow.
And it all started in Constantia.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Go.
Okay, and then up here.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
There we go.
Got it. Now, I've been there before, and I must say it was a lovely experience. Now, what would you say are the flavors that are coming through in this Sauvignon Blanc?
Now, this one is got more a bit of like fine notes. Mm-hmm. You get that, and slightly ambitious blackcurrant. I'm picking that in this one.
Yeah.
A very pronounced and complex nose, which is really good. I mean, it shows proper varietal typicity. You know, in a blind tasting piece, you can actually pick it instantly.
Yes, exactly. Now, Joseph, I know that a beautiful woman by the name Linda Basson is actually the winemaker of this beautiful Sauvignon Blanc. Do you think that there are more wine or female winemakers in this industry that are also pulling their weight?
There are quite a handful of them, and they're all doing very well in different regions. Yes.
I'm glad to hear that. So power to the ladies out there, and well done to the Steenberg, the Black Swan Sauvignon Blanc, one of the top 10 Sauvignon Blancs South Africa that we are actually celebrating. Now, moving on to the next one, who do you think it is?
So the next wine is going to be La Grande Domaine de Pledge Sauvignon Blanc 2020. The fruits were sourced from Darling.
So Darling, I've been to Darling before. A beautiful, small little town. How does that differ to any other wine farm like in Constantia, where it's a bit bigger than there?
It's actually the sea influence. You know, when you're in Constantia, because of that chain of mountain, it kind of like blocks in the sea influence, the sea breeze. But now in Darling, it's quite plain.
Yes.
They're very close to Atlantic Ocean. So they do get that sea breeze, and the vines are getting cool during summer, which is what you need.
Oh wow, it does taste great. Yes.
Slightly buttery, a bit viscous. I love it. It's really delicious.
I really enjoyed that too. But I'm enjoying every single one that is on the top 10. So well done to every single person that's been working so hard. I'm excited to see who the rest of the wines are going to be and from which wine farms. So Joseph, let's do it again. Let's reveal our next Sauvignon Blanc for 2021.
So our next wine is going to be Klein Zelze Family Reserve Sauvignon Blanc 2020. This is really their premium range. All the Family Reserve range is actually quite premium.
Yes.
And I personally like this wine purely because apart from it being unoaked, it also stayed on the lees for quite some time. That gives a bit more complexity, a bit of depth, which makes it food friendly.
And tell me, like, the kind of food that you would pair this wine with, what would that be for you?
Seafood dishes, mainly fish. I can do maybe haddock. I can do even king cleave in white wine sauce. I mean, it's going to work really, really very well.
Well, that sounds good. Are you inviting me over for dinner?
Of course, yes.
Okay. Well, we can't go for dinner now because we have to announce the top
We really
10
have
Sauvignon Blanc South Africa. So you're probably wondering which Sauvignon Blanc is going to be revealed next. Joseph, let us not keep the people waiting. So which one do we have now?
Ladies and gentlemen, the next wine is going to be Bellevue Sauvignon Blanc 2021. This is from Stellenbosch again, but Bottleray Road. Such a great terroir, like I said. I mean, they also do get a bit of sea breeze. This is quite fresh and clean as well, and hooded wine. Really, really amazing. Good to work as an aperitif, I must say.
Oh, it sounds great. Now, are we going to taste it or?
Of course, indeed.
Please.
We're going to have
to. And as you taste this, please tell me what you think the profile of this wine is. I know you said that it's very clean and crispy, but what other elements are you actually picking up on when you taste it?
People have got different taste buds.
Okay.
And different palates.
So
whatever I'm going to say now,
yes.
if you don't pick it at home, please don't think you're wrong. There's no right or wrong in tasting wine, But when I'm picking this one, firstly, it's very clean, pure, quite pronounced. Now you pick a bit more citrus, like green limes. The granadilla is when I'm picking this one.
Okay.
A bit of like slightly lychee.
Yes. Well, I'm just saying yes to everything that you say.
You can see exactly what you're picking. Clean, very good acidity, very good to work really as an aperitif, like I said earlier.
Yes.
This one is superb and it's amazing.
Yeah, congratulations. I just have to say to every single wine that we have unveiled, there are a couple more to come and I'm really looking forward to it. I don't know about you. Are you having fun?
Indeed, stay tuned, please.
Yes, please, you have to, because we are announcing, of course, South Africa's Sauvignon Blanc top 10 best wines for 2021.
Nitida Wild Child Sauvignon Blanc 2020. So I can't really wait to try this wooded Sauvignon Blanc.
What is the difference between wooded and unwooded?
Wooded wine is that which has been matured or fermented in the barrel. Now, unwooded is that which was fermented maybe in stainless steel tank or amphora. Wood adds a bit of complexity to the wine and spiciness.
And I know that this is the only wine in the Sauvignon Blanc South African Top 10 Awards that is actually wooded. So what do you smell? What do you get? What's the profile of this wine?
Well, from the nose, I mean, I'm actually picking a bit of vanilla and slightly more spices. Flake currant and sage. And on the palate, the palate has to confirm what you picked on the nose.
Yes.
I am actually picking everything.
Yes.
Which I picked actually with the nose. This one, you're gonna have to shut the front door.
I like it. I like it. Well done to Etienne and of course Nitida Wild Child Sauvignon Blanc 2020 coming in our top 10 Sauvignon Blancs South Africa awards. And I am so excited because we've got 4 more to go.
We do.
4 more wine Sauvignon Blancs to actually unveil. We're not going to waste any time because I know you're sitting there going like, is mine going to be called up? Or, is my favorite going to be called up? So let's do it, Joseph. On to the
next one.
Next one, please.
The next wine is going to be Spear 21 Gables Sauvignon Blanc 2020. This is something which is very special. It's really good, unhooded wine, and it's one of those wines which you really just want to have a sip of while it's too close to the pool, have a sip of before you dry, or at least you actually on your dry stand.
That's awesome. Now, I know there's a way of tasting wine that has to be done correctly.
I can walk you through that.
Okay.
I mean, you're gonna have to analyze the color first. This pale lemon, I'll say the color. Then you swirl your glass a little bit. Guava, lemon.
Is there lemongrass there?
Yeah, a bit of lemongrass.
Okay.
Yeah. Then you test on the palate.
Okay.
Whatever you normally pick on the nose goes all the way to the palate, you know. And I'm thinking a bit of saline.
All right.
There's a bit of like salt flavor on the palate as well. It's such a lovely wine, I must say, really.
I'm also enjoying
mouth-watering aftertaste.
I'm very, very much enjoying it. But ladies and gentlemen, we are into the last three, Joseph.
Indeed,
the last three Sauvignon Blancs South Africa Top 10 Awards. And I don't know about you, but I'm having a good time and I'm learning so much. And thank you so much for just taking me through every single aspect of these beautiful Sauvignon Blancs, because that's what we're celebrating. And all the wine farms, also the winemakers. Well done to the 7 ones that we have already unveiled. We are really proud of you guys, and thank you so much for the hard work that you've been putting in throughout the years.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next wine is going to be Dimasdale Sauvignon Blanc Reserve 2021 from Durbanville. I like it in the sense that they do have Benguela curries. Now that gives a bit of more pyrazine, tomato leaf, green bell pepper to the wine, if the wine is made very well. So we should be expecting to get all that in this wine. Like I always want to say that wine is made in the vineyards. There are so many unsung heroes, like those guys who work in the vineyards in terms of pruning and doing all sorts of things.
Yes.
Winemakers themselves, those who work in the cellars, and also the judges, you know, it's a whole value chain.
Yeah.
And we really have to honor those people from the vineyard all the way to bottling. So let's test if we can actually pick the effects of
all
the
the
sea,
people,
the
yes.
sea influence. Yeah.
Okay.
Now on the palate, it screams more guava.
Yes.
Fantastic acidity. This is just amazing. It's delicious. Such a delicious wine. Kudos to the judges as well.
Yes.
This is very, very good job.
Well done to Dimasdale Sauvignon Blanc Reserve 2021. You guys are part of the Sauvignon Blanc South Africa Top 10 Awards. We've got 2 more ones to go.
2 more to go.
2 more to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next one is going to be Flagstone Free Run Reserve Sauvignon Blanc 2020. So let's try this one and see if we can actually be able to like it. But
I think I am going to like it. I know I'm going to like it.
It's got this distinctive nose of like really green bell pepper, pyrazine and tomato leaf. I mean, that you do get mostly from Darling. Holy moly.
Man.
It's just delicious.
I think I'm going to take this one home.
By all means.
I'm having such a great time, and the fact that we can actually, you know, give recognition to all these wine farmers that have been working so hard. We know that it's a bit of difficult times, but nothing to celebrate and come together and be like, you know what, we really appreciate the hard work that you're doing. And thank you for being my partner in this.
It's an absolute pleasure. So to the sweat and tears of you who are in the vineyards, cellars and the winemakers.
Cheers.
Yes.
Now on to the next one, the last one.
I
don't want to go.
Me too.
Okay, let's just sit here and just enjoy this.
Enjoy these wines.
Yeah, it's amazing. I hope you're doing the same thing at home too. I hope they are doing that, having the wine with us.
Definitely. Yeah.
No, we're not going to waste any time. I think people are sitting there in anticipation. They're trying to figure out who is the last Sauvignon Blanc or wine farm that is going to get the spot, because it is big, it is amazing, it's a great accomplishment, and it is the Sauvignon Blanc South Africa Top 10 Awards. 1 more wine to go. Can you guess who it is?
So it's going to be Strandveld Pofardable Sauvignon Blanc 2021 from Elim. Can we try this delicious wine?
We have to. Yes, please. And what would you say we can expect from the aromas and on our palate with this one?
I mean, it does show us more boho, very South African, you know, a bit of that nettle, again, that tomato leaf.
Yes.
Really good wine. This is such a great food wine.
Joseph, thank you so much. You still owe me a dinner date.
Indeed, yes. And so it's an absolute pleasure. Can you come tonight?
Yes, of course we can. No. Cheers.
Cheers.
So ladies and gentlemen, as we conclude, we'd just like to say congratulations to the 10 award-winning wines. Here's to you.